Lustig down in the bullpen. Or maybe not. Looks like Willie Brennan, actually.
But, Tom, something that's important, I think something that shows you an indication of the attitude of this team. Tommy Duenas and Mike Hopkins able to share a smile there as they look at each other on the mound and sort of smile and say, this one's gone. Let's concentrate on coming back in future games.
It's going to be his AK teammate, R.A. Meyer, a member of the Guzzlers.
The crusty veteran, R.A. Meyer, is going to come out on the mound. And, well, Tom, we saw the same sort of style from Mike Donnelly. We'll see if R.A. has more success with his off-speed type delivery when we come back from this short break. Once again, the score a painful 14-zip. Japan leading Guam in the bottom of the 7th inning, and we'll be back with more right after this break.
And welcome back. A pinch hitter at the plate, Nakazama, to face the relief pitcher R.A. Meyer in a swing and a miss. All right, R.A., a veteran.
A crusty veteran, Tom. We like to call him.
A funny guy, too.
Been around a while.
Teaches up at Sanchez. Also coached high school football for Sanchez last season, not this past season. There's a sidearm pitch outside for a ball. 1-2 the count on the pitch hitter, Nakazama.
And had one of his best seasons ever, as a matter of fact, Tom, last year, as he fooled batters around the GML with his offhand delivery and off-speed pitching. But still somewhere in that aging body has the smoke to bring it home when he needs it. Much like yourself.
There's a fly ball into center. Brown charges hard. Still charging. Ends up in the infield with that one. So there's one down. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Niidomi, unless we have another pinch hitter.
And, you know, Guam, Tom, if you can point to a good thing in this game, is that the Guam team seems to be certainly not taking this defeat lightly, but they seem to be lighthearted about the effect. I mean, 14-0, there's not a lot you're going to be able to do. Might as well smile, stay in the game as much as possible, make your plays, but don't forget that it is a ball game, and that's exactly what we're playing here.
Guam still has another game left on Saturday. I'm sure we'll be ready for that one. Want to know the count on Niidomi. There's the pitch for a strike. 1-1. Niidomi 3 for 4 on the night. As we mentioned last time he was up, looking for a spot in that Tokyo Gas lineup.
Which is a tough lineup to crack, Tom. I mean, let's face it, these people, as he fouls it off there to right field over by the Guam cable TV van. Obviously, this Tokyo Gas Company lineup is a tough one to crack. This is a semi-professional team in Tokyo, and they obviously play like it. They have a lot of firepower. They have terrific pitching. And getting them to Guam is, I think, frankly, a feather in our cap, bringing quality baseball to Guam, matching up against the Guam Major League's best.
1-2 pitch swung on and missed. Strikeout for R.A. Meyer. The dangerous Niidomi heads back to the dugout.
And I know, Tom, this is something you'll want to go into the dugout after the game and talk to R.A. about.
There's a pinch hitter. It's Toru Sakini.
I was just going to say that, Tom.
Toru Sakini. Pinch hitting for the second baseman Sato, who went 2 for 4 tonight. Talked a little bit about Tom Landry a few innings back. I think it'd be nice if they could name the stadium after him.
Well, I think a fitting tribute to an individual that clearly has had a major impact in Texas, especially with professional football. And they say there are only 3 sports in Texas: high school football, college football, and professional football.
And Landry, a veteran of all 3.
All 3
in Texas. Texas Longhorn grad. As a matter of fact, today, the new owner, Jones, of the Cowboys, had a few death threats.
I'm not surprised at all. But, of course, 3-13 last season, a lot of fans were also calling for Tom's head, which is unfortunate. He received his own quota of death threats during the last season. But if you ask me, it's all quarterback problems, Tom. They don't have a quarterback.
Well, looks like Steve Walsh might go pro now to join his former college coach from Miami. There's a blooper into right. That's going to fall in for a hit in front of Castro. Castro goes for the runner at third, and not in time. Bounces off the chest of Radul. And we have runners at the corners here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th.
And even that, Tom, an interesting pick getting back to the Cowboys. Jimmy Johnson coming all the way from Miami to take over the Dallas Cowboys.
And he was at Oklahoma State before that. There you saw the blooper to right. RA's ready and set. The 2. And it hits him. The 4th hit by pitch tonight. So the bases are loaded with 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th.
And even that, Tom, an indication maybe Guam's pitchers have felt a little bit tighter this evening than they went into the first 2 games of this series. A little looser, ready to play, but of course R.A. always the gentleman, walking over to apologize to the batter.
Talked a little bit about college basketball a while back. 3 of the top 10 teams fell to defeat today.
Are you going to hurt me with the Missouri score?
Missouri fell to Kansas State 76-75. That, coupled with Oklahoma's 111-108 win over Oklahoma State, gives the Big 8 crown to Oklahoma. Also, 3rd-ranked Indiana beat Ohio State, clinching the Big 10 crown. 5th-ranked North Carolina went down to defeat in Atlanta, falling to Georgia Tech 76-74, while 9th-ranked Duke fell to Clemson 79-74. Also, 14th-ranked Louisville went down to defeat, falling to Cincinnati. Top 20 teams winning include Seton Hall, West Virginia, Florida State, and Ball State.
I want to thank you for sharing that Missouri loss with me. I know you enjoy it.
No, as a matter of fact, I'm a big fan of the Tigers.
And they lost to K-State? Kansas State?
K-State's not quite as bad in basketball as they are in football. Called strike.
Oh! R.A. gets a little charity call there. Certainly deserved at this point in the ball game.
The 1-2 pitch. Slow chopper to short. Hattig up with it. Over to Zims to retire the side. But Japan picks up 2 more.